Howdy folks, Captain Kedger here, and I've got some foam. I got 12 cans of foam, so I started filling this. I put 6 cans in one pontoon. I'm going to let it set up and see how much it expands. And I think I don't really need to fill this completely to the top. I'm not looking for structural strength, I'm just looking for flotation. A little something to help keep it floating if it were to get a hole in it. And I think that's plenty enough foam to keep the boat from sinking if it were ever to get holed. And of course I'll have the other pontoon on the opposite side too, and it'll have an equal amount of foam in it and air. And also the foam it does add some weight, even when it's just air in it, even without any moisture in it, it still has the weight of 6 cans of foam. And every pound I put in it is one less pound it'll float on top of extra cargo. So I think that's going to be enough. That'll stick to the bottom and harden there in place, and that'll be good enough to keep me floating if I get a hole in one of the pontoons. So that's the plan for that. And you can see the bow there. I finished closing that off, and I will curve it over and make a wing to go across and attach here to this wing on the bow of the center fuselage. And this member here, where it comes up, is going to step up and forward quite a bit, arch forward and up, and then go across to connect to these wings that are going to lock into this square piece I'm building. There's about center right there. The idea is to make these attached to the pontoons. They'll slide into place and then get pinned in from the sides with some long bolts, and just to where I can assemble it in 3 pieces. I'd like to be able to trailer it in 3 separate pieces so it takes up a lot less space. And here, let me move the 2x4s. You can see they're not part of the equation here, but idea is get the wing to slide in and pin all the way through, and that's going to be a lot stronger before it's all said and done. But and over here on the back edge is square, the front edge is going to curve like the bow of a boat, so that if it hits a wave here, it's going to lift upwards. But I want the top to be strong enough to walk across it, so I'll be able to step out here and walk out to the pontoon and step off onto a dock. And I'd also like to string some cargo netting between this wing and the forward wing on both sides to use as sleeping space, extra hammocks, or just to store jugs of water or fuel or whatever. Anyway, that's the progress so far. And moving on, there's my other pontoon, soon to be outrigger, otherwise known as nacelle. The nacelle is attached to the cross members, then become outriggers. But just thought I'd show you, going through some chip brushes, going through some rubber gloves, a little MEK bottle there. But yeah, it's a real solid hull now. I mean, it is very solid. There's no flex at all. It used to have ribbing inside for structural support, and I cut all that down because I got all the ribbing across the top now, and this piece going across the top supports it enough where you don't need any ribbing below digging into your back when you lay down or sit down, or preventing water from flowing to the back. It's just going to be direct flow channel. There's a small keel. Water can flow through that underneath the flooring. There will be flooring in there, so my feet and booty will stay dry, and the water will flow to the back and get pumped or bailed out. And this will be completely enclosed, I've decided, at least for now. In the future, I may make a hatch here where I can access it and maybe put bilge pumps in it, or just to be able to access the mounting bolts for the rudders. There's going to be twin rudders on these. The propulsion will be on the center fuselage. So anyway, getting into 6 minutes here. It's going to be, I don't like going too far over the 5-minute mark. I like to make it easy to upload because I don't have a lot of data. But there's my progress. Just thought, in case anybody's still following along, wants to see a little progress report. It's getting there. I'm looking forward to launching this puppy. And y'all have a great day.